Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Envoy with me, Dawn. Before we leave the area, I do want to craft Benedict some equipment. So I thought he had an ancient sword equipped. Turns out it's an imperial sword, which may be why I couldn't get the block chance on the other sword up to 22% or higher. Yeah, block chance 28%. And all damage mitigation plus 10%. I'll keep the skill power. I don't need this, I'm fine with this. Because chaos damage does ignore enemy resistances. Yeah, let's do the lifesteal. So we can get armor on these, we can't get more block chance, unfortunately. But I do like, yeah, plus 10% armor. Let's make that. Oh, that's perfect. Also perfect. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to craft that. Alright, so he gets this, and he gets Mastery and Might. This isn't a bad ring, but if he's tanky enough, he'll never trigger second wind anyway. We don't have any of this yet.
Just a little walk.
And these aren't bad. I'm just gonna go and sell them.
let's get going.
Alright, we do have to enchant Benedict's new equipment. Oh yeah. Anti-magic alloy. Grants resistance to all elements including chaos. Equal to 25% to 50% of the wearer's endurance. You get the 50% on the amulet. Dodge chance is always good. The more skill power might be worth it. But a pull... So nice to meet me. Pulls enemies within 3 meters towards the wearer and inflicts armor strip 5 per second. Multiple enchants increase radius by 1 meter each and boost the strength of the pull. I'm just gonna do that. Let's do Withering Edge. Gain plus 10% damage, attacks inflict shaken 25 to 50% chance. If the target already has shaken, they inflict exhausted 10% chance, or exhausted 25% chance instead. So of course we get the lower value, 25% chance of shaken, and 10% chance of exhausted. Alright, that's all we're going to do enchanting and crafting wise for now. Again, we'll try to do a little bit each episode. But not all at once. Alright, high security laboratory. There are many crimes that one can justify, but the crime of desertion has no rational defense. It's an admission of weakness and worthlessness as a soldier and as a citizen.
On it.
Good. You're finally here. Report to your station at the end of the corridor.
Word of explanation? Like, what it is we're supposed to be guarding here?
You'll learn everything you need to know at your station. Get a move on, Mercs.
Wow, that's a warm welcome.
You can tell they're all on edge.
Mana residue. Green sludge rolls down the chute lazily. It's much thicker than water and barely translucent.
Sure.
Discarded
We have
leaflet.
a job to do.
A flimsy leaflet with a header written in bold with an intimidating font. It lays discarded next to a desk. Attention. The Capitol has declared our facility a Code 5 research site. As a result, security measures will be reinforced and employees are now required to carry an ID at all times. Failure to provide it on demand will result in punishment, including discharge and/or detention. Furthermore, the laboratory segment is restricted to Tier 3 personnel only, will be provided with personal keycards. All lower-ranking personnel must be cleared by the chief scientist before entry. Patrol schedules will be updated and provided to all employees by their respective superiors. Await further updates in upcoming days. Long live the Empire.
Let's get going.
Right. We don't have all day.
Onward. Carefully.
Gotcha.
I guess we have a job to do.
Right.
Revenants. These dormant revenants are stiffer than usual. What a pitiful sight.
Let's get going.
On it.
A short note. A note purposely placed on top of a desk, probably so the owner sees it immediately after they get there. You have to go and sort out the stuff with your ID man. The new policies. They might get angry about you not having your own card. You don't need to say you lost it. Just say it dissolved or something. We can think of an excuse together.
If you say so.
Praetor Lucius. Or
You
Lucius.
must be the security detail. Good. You're just on time.
Yep, reporting for duty. Is there anything we should know about this place?
The less you know, the better, mercenary.
Great. That doesn't sound ominous at all.
So, can you disclose any information whatsoever? Like, what is the purpose of this facility?
No can do. Project Terminus is strictly confidential. All you need to know is the data you acquired is safely sealed inside there.
This is going to be a long shift.
Did you hear that? It didn't sound good.
I would recommend minding your own business. Hold your guard, soldiers.
Aren't we supposed to be on alert? We should at least check what's going on in there.
You're supposed to make sure nobody gets in, including yourselves. This section is closed off for a reason.
And what's that sound?
I don't like that. We didn't plan no drills. Be prepared to guard these doors with your lives.
That's right, I don't think he has a way to passively apply poison. I think I have to use Toxic Bomb.
Orders?
Time for Plan B?
On your command. Speak.
Yes?
What do you
Alright, I'll
propose?
gladly take that. Drop a taunt over here. I want to try and keep my allies alive if I can. We've lost a couple already.
Orders?
Oh yeah?
Sure.
I guess we have a job to do.
How did they get inside? This is critical. Take your squad and check the perimeter for other breaches. Here, take this key card to get around the facility. I'll round up our remaining forces on this floor and make sure the gate to the inner lab remains secure.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to remain secure, buddy.
I wonder why they're so secretive about this Project Terminus. I thought we'd have gained their trust by now.
To be honest, I'm not sure if I want to know all the details. Out of sight, out of mind.
I'm sure we'll come back and they'll all be dead. We go inside the lab, find some atrocity being committed.
Right. Listening.
If you say so.
Not sure why sometimes it says hack the robot or hack the turret.
guess we
That's
have a job
obviously
to
a
do.
turret. A crumpled newspaper. A crumpled newspaper with a coffee stain right over the title. Local population cheers as the Empire forces take back contested cities. The League took a heavy blow and was once more forced to retreat further east. After a long series of victories along the western front line, liberated cities greet our soldiers like saviors. Civilian testimonies make it clear that League troops didn't shy away from tormenting and violating civilians. Even non-human settlements were not spared in the violence and mistreatment. Thankfully, the people are now free from the horrors of League occupation and back under the Empire's vigilant watch.
If you say so.
There they are.
Stand still.
On your command.
What's the plan?
Let's get started. Can't believe we gotta run around looking for key cards. Don't they have some security measures for situations like that?
Alright, robots. Even inactive robots seem to have uncanny sentience in their dull eyes.
Sure, why not?
A massive robot?
On it. Parry this.
Didn't mean to shoot that.
We don't have all day.
I guess we have a job to do.
Get ready.
Not like I have a lot of experience in that matter, but this place does feel extra gloomy.
I feel like my shoes will eventually stick to the floor and just stay there.
Alright, Benedict is in a really good spot. But the rest of the team take advantage of anyway.
On my way.
Let's get Kayla over here to crowd control these guys. And taunt these guys.
Yes.
That took a lot of damage, but they did not break our magic shield, so... They did break through Benedict's. Just barely.
Onward, carefully.
Sure.
Here I come.
Sure.
So I'm wondering if that Imperial Keycard 3, the red one, was needed. Yeah, this is red. So if you don't go the other way first, you have to backtrack.
If you say so.
Take that!
Ouchies. Double ouchies.
I've got this one!
Orders?
Hey there, Benedict.
There's no avoidance, but
What do you propose?
On your command.
Time for Plan B.
You asked for this.
Alright, keep everybody alive. Way more damage than I was expecting there.
I guess we have a job to do.
Mana. Resonance of mana in the air is so overpowering, it makes your teeth ache. Is this even safe?
On.
Gotcha.
Right.
This looks like an interdisciplinary facility, doesn't it? Mechs, mana, ancient relics.
I've never seen so much mana residue pumped like sewage. They burned through a lot of it.
Let's just abstain from touching anything acidic, electric, or generally lethal in nature. In other words, any surface while we are in here.
Sure.
Sir, what happened here?
Hurry! They went through the portal. You have to follow them.
You need help. We can look for someone to patch you up. Just wait here, okay?
No, don't worry. I'll make it. You need to stop them before they reach the engineers.
Why would the League target them?
They're the ones who process all incoming data for Project Terminus.
They knew the contents of that archive would be guarded, so they went after the people studying it instead. The attack on the inner lab was just a decoy.
Come on. It would help if we'd known they were on the other side of the building.
Let's move. It sounds like we don't have much time.
Onward. Carefully.
Oh, as much time as the plot demands.
Let's get going.
Yes.
Yes.
What now?
Oh yeah?
Take that!
I get her in there for the regeneration.
What's the plan? Right away.
Shit, the engineers are gone.
There are no bodies. They must have been kidnapped.
We've got to follow them. Let's look for a way out.
Do you want to know the probability of us running straight into a deadly trap? It's high.
Gotcha.
That's okay. It'll be the first trap we've run into. We're still alive, so.
I guess we have a job to do.
Bulwark. The medium shield. Health regen plus 1.2 per second. Skill power plus 7%. Block chance plus 25%. And retaliation. Upon blocking 10 attacks, grants plus 50% attack speed, plus 50% weapon damage, plus 50% skill power, and plus 25% movement speed for 15 seconds.
We don't have all day.
Sounds pretty cool, but I'm not going to use it. Get inside. It looks like we're going outside. I guess inside the grate. But outside the facility?
Sure, why not? Onward.
Give us all our health and everything back.
Seriously. More?
Repositioning.
I just can't imagine there being an elven rifle like that. This looks a little silly.
I guess we have a job to do. If you say so.
Yeah, I had to zoom in. These are sticks, but at first they look like arcane symbols all over the ground.
Right.
Release the engineers immediately.
Sure, no problem. Oh, come on. Are you really that stupid? Do you think you can just ask us politely to retreat? You humans are ridiculous pests.
Speak your mind. On your command.
What do you propose?
Speak.
Yes?
Well, that's 2 down.
On your command.
Let's try to finish that guy off and get him back here to heal up, protect Kayla.
There they are.
Roger.
What do you propose?
Time for Plan B.
Alright, 1 turret's down. Drop this again. Stay clustered together for all of Benedict's buffs. Hi, Sonya's Amulet. Mana regen plus 0.3 per second, weapon damage plus 15%, armor penetration plus 8, and max mana plus 5, and Elven Bond. Summons an untargetable ice golem that follows the wearer and aids them in combat. When the wearer drops below 50% HP, they gain plus 100 magic shield and plus 20 HP regen for 5 seconds, cooldown 30 seconds.
I guess we have a job to do.
So I'm guessing if you ally with the League, you probably work with Sonya.
On it.
And so Lucius, you probably get his unique item if you side with the League instead.
Carefully. I didn't tell them anything. I swear on my life.
You can relax now. You did well. The Empire will surely reward your loyalty.
Did they interrogate you? What were they after?
They asked some general questions. I think they were trying to make sure they got the right guy. They specifically mentioned mana manipulation. Seemed to display great interest in our failed experiments on live subjects.
That's peculiar indeed.
Maybe they wanted to know the potential side effects, or
they aimed to find out how to use mana to intentionally harm others.
It's not exactly uncommon for the League to tamper with mana. They did hire us once to cover up for their reckless, mana-fueled ritual. Anyway, did I just hear you saying that the Empire is experimenting on live subjects?
Are you sure you're authorized to be asking these questions?
Never mind. You'd better get back to the lab. It should be safe now.
Yes, that's exactly what we should do. Thank you for your timely rescue.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Next time we'll
guess
return
we
to Free
have a job to
Phoenicia,
do.
turn in this quest, do some more crafting, and knock out another dungeon. But for now, thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next one.